Yebo, yes, umusa wakho umi kuze kube phakade ke ingakho sikubonga. Sikena kanjalo ke Queen of the Palace. Yeah, kade ngizwa kukhona okhulumayo. So Queen of the Palace ke osukela namhlanje. This is a beautiful morning ngibambile ke. Uyazi nawe ke kuhlale kuhlela intokazi lapha na ke. Mayiyoli Yolanda Adams Nzama. Yeah, so ke ibambe kamnandi kanjalo ke. So osukela namhlanje ke imindi mbambele bakithi ndiqedela ke neko usuku. Ngiqedela isonto lakhe bakithi ke. So ugcine ngaphathekanga kahle kodwa ke umqabaqabaqabile vinika ngoko. Sizombona ke next week. Today siyaqhubeka yesterday besikhuluma laphana ke naye ke umshanam bakithi ke untokozo ke Pretty Makhanya. Yes, I was with her yesterday. Yeah, today I'm broading ngidonsa la madodakazi ambakithi nizothetha nawo bakithi ke bethunana ayathetha nizowezwe thetha bethunana ethetha bakithi asitshela ke empilweni ke izinto ke ezenzakalayo nezinto ke esifundayo as we get along in life, because these are the days, these are the beautiful days esiphila kuona ke efuna ukuthi ke uzama ukulokhu ke ukuresetha nokusetha ke ingqondo yakho ukuthi ke izinto uyibuka kanjani, because it's one of the very important thing to be able to look at life in a good way, in a good manner, because without doing that impilo will be a very frustrating thing. But we need to know and to channel everything. Namhlanje ke ndizothetha bethunana ke with my mruti, my daughter laphana ke umfundisi ke uHlengiwe Sherol's Mieza. Ndikubingelele ntozana.
Shalom baba.
Shalom. I'm blessed and highly favored. Wena?
I am blessed and highly favored now.
No, this is wonderful. Isonto likuphethe kanjani noma wena uliphethe kanjani?
Siphathene kahle kakhulu nesonto baba. I have no complaints. All is well. Inkosi yinhle ngayikhathi zonke.
Amen. Sengizobuza ukuthi lockdown yona ikuphethe kanjani bakithi ke. Ngiyabona ukuthi abanye ke nebayivocavoca, abanye nebayiphumulele, abanye bayafunda incwadi, abanye benza izinto ezithize ke ezenzakalayo njengoba kuyilesi sikhathi ke. When i lockdown, how you have been taking it?
Ingiphethe kahle kakhulu baba. Engakusho mina ukuthi I've decided like to go with the flow. Angeke ngize ngisho ukuthi ikhona into engiyenzayo, mhlawumbe I'm reading the book, ngiyazivocavoca or khona into engiyikhomethe kuyona. Well, after even fasting and prayer at church, our first fruit fasting and prayer, I decided ukuthi I'm gonna spend isikhathi sami esiningi reading iBhayibheli. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Because incwadi siyayifunda right, but we know that there is a greater book, which is the word of God.
I like that. I like that. Usazosixoxela and go deeper ke kuyona kakhulukazi wena. Yeah, God okwamanje what I need to do ukuthi ke usitshele kabanzi ke ngoba I don't want to take it for granted ukuthi abantu abaningi bayakwazi ukuthi ubani, mhlambe mase usithathe nje usitshele nje ukuthi umfundisi uHlengiwe Sherol's Mieza ke umelody ubani.
Okay baba, abalaleli njengoba kade sengibabingelelile, mina nguHlengiwe Sherol Mieza, sengize ngalamukela leli gama baba. Yebo baba, then uHlengiwe umfundisi ngokuordainwa ebandleni iMount Zion Carnation Ministries. Ubaba wami udokotela uSuoane Msomi, benoma wami udokotela uThabisile Msomi. So I'm a girl, Bob. I'm 29 years. Ngasuka kuJesu when I was like very very little, ngina 14 years. Ngakhula under its guidance kama no baba. I didn't know ukuthi ngizohamba isikhathi eside kangaka endleleni ngize ngifinyelele la ngifinyelele khona. Kodwa ke if usebandleni eliwumndeni ngaphezulu kokuba libe yibandla, lento yokuhamba insindisweni baba uvele ubona kulula ngoba nakusungaphesheya yabo ukuthi hawu kade ngihamba So that is uhlengiwe baba. Miyeza, I'm just a child of God. Ngiyamthanda kakhulu Jesu. Yeah, that's me.
Mase ngibuyele back ngithi ke ama dreams okadunawo izinto ofuna ukuba yizona wagcina okunye wagcina ungebanga yikona kwenzakala kanjani? Just tell us briefly about that.
I had a lot of dreams, Baba. You know, when we are growing, going to school, muye nje musa ingane yabo uyabuza ukuthi ufuna ukuba yini. Then namhlanje ufuna ukuba udokotela, so ufuna ukuba ipilot yabo, all those big names kuya ngokuthi imaphi asuke prominent ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes.
So nami baba, growing up, I was that child. Ngomusa ke kaNkulunkulu ungiphila ukuhlakanipha yabo. Even at school ngangibona ukuthi okay, I'm doing great. So ngikhule ngifuna ukuba ipilot from a primary ngishintsha. Then mengifike high school ngibe ne-reference ekhaya, ngikhule phambi komalume bami, omalume bami boba u2 abasebenzayo, the other one working for Eskom as an electrician, and the other one working for Africell as a mechanical engineer khona. So nje kwakhona lento ukuthi okay, nami ngifuna ukuhamba nalowo mgudu. I want to study, I want to go university, ngifuna ukwenza analytic chemistry.
Okay.
Ngangihlezi ngibuye ngishintshe ngithi ngifuna ukwenza i-biochemistry, ngifuna ukwenza analytic chemistry, but I knew baba ukuthi whatever that I want to do fanele kube khona i-chemistry phakathi, right?
Yebo.
Ngafunda esikoleni, othisha beng-encourage, they would call me a staff room. Bangitshela ukuthi okay, you can do it, you can do this, you can get your A's and uzophasa nje kahle. But baba, if now ngibuke emuva sengiyabona ukuthi okay, ngangihlezi nginale challenge of dimming my light.
Okay.
Ngoba ngangibona sengathi if I shine, people they won't like me. If I shine, people they will be offended. If I shine, ngizoba rejected from the group. Yabo. So nasesikoleni I would be that child ukuthi ngizoyithulela. Sometimes I will write wrong answers ngoba ngifuna ukuthi nami ngibe kule group ethola 50% yabo, because when like everyone, when we are called in front yabo, manje ngathi uzenza ngcono ukuthi uyayitshela zonke lezo zinto kanti it's not the case. So ngitheme ngiphuma ka matric baba, izinto zangenzeka ngendlela ebengiplane ngayo namaphupho ebenginawo, especially the results okokuqala angaba ngendlela mhlambe ebengifisa ngayo. Yes, ngaphasa futhi ngaphasa kahle, kodwa kwaba ukuthi for i-course engangifuna, firstly kwafanele kube ukuthi kube khona izifundo engizi-upgradeayo ukuze ngizoqualify ukuthi ngingene kwi-course.
Okay.
Financially ifamily yami yangakhopha ukuthi ngiye university mhlambe ngire-register ukubhala umatric, zonke lezo zinto financially sangakwazi ukuthi ekhaya sikwenze. Kodwa I had this passion yokuthi mina ngiyazibona ngenza i-chemistry, ngiselebhu, ngifake izibuko, zonke lezo zinto. uNkulunkulu ke baba wavele wenza ngokuthanda kwakhe. It was 2009 nginako konke lokho. Nje futhi baba uzoyibekele ne-time plan ukuthi ngizofunda ngo-2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, ngo-2014 ngizobe senginemoto, 2015 ngihlangane nomyeni omuhle, 2021 ngibe nomuzi, ngibe nengane. Mhlawumbe abantu besilisa baba they think differently, but mina ke njengomuntu wesifazane ngoba nje impilo yakho vele uyibona uyihlelele yona nje from ekuqaleni ukuthi by 30 nje ngizobe senginomuzi one-swimming pool, right? Then here I am at the age of 30, I don't even own one property, yabo.
Yes.
So then baba mase that year ngangafunda ngahlala ekhaya, kwaukuthi ke umalume wami osuzozama, he will take me to school, avele abe nama problems amaningi financially, asike deep ey'kweletini, caca ukuthi aka afford ukuthi angiyete esikoleni. I will apply that time ku NSFAS wawungakabi abundance njengoba uyi-abundance manje. I will apply, uthole ukuthi bese sibeka kule financial side nginga qualify. Then I went to church ngaseve esontweni ngenza i-videograph. doing video editing. Umama dokotela wangifundisa edit. At that time we were using Pinnacle. I remember ngifundisa baba wawusasakaza ka highway uphume Monday ekuseni. Then mama will pick you up get GWM mase seyoshiya usesikoleni. Then wafike office ngoba wayekade ephuma ka highway rushing home ukuthi ayophumula. Afika ngikhombisa athi ke iyona software le uPinnacle wenza kanje. Okay. Nolwazi lami ngecomputer lalu very shallow ngoba ngangakazi ngize esikoleni. Ngangiyazi nje ukuthi i-desktop yayikhona la endlini kamalume. So whenever he's not around ngangivele ngicofoza. So ngawabuka wonke ama-instructions umama angifundisa wona I said hayi mama sengitholile kulungile umama wahamba wathi ngizobuya ntambama sengizokulanda. I spent the whole day without eating, not because ukudla kwakungekho but ngoba ngangithi I want to do this. Yabo all my life bengiphila impilo yami wanting to impress. Ngithi ngifuna ukumimpress uma I want to do this like right click lo left click lo i-software isebenza kanje waye ngishiye ne-video kayethe angi-edit then uzofika ibone ntambama. When she came back i-video ngi-edithile. That's how I started doing editing esontweni. Ngakhula ke then I grew from editing ngileke ngifundisa doing research ngifundisa ama software
and
nama software.
And futhi mangizogcizelela nalokuthi ke izinto abantu ababeyibona ku TV nabayibona ku Omega channel izinto ezayi-editor wena. Yeah, so yes, you choose intshumayelo and uyifake. And ngasikhathi u-editor ziningi intshumayelo ezayingena engqondweni yakho kakhulu.
Yes, baba. Because mu editor you get a chance ukuthi intshumayelo ufike uyize esontweni then musu usuhleli editing ifuna concentration ifuna passion, right? Nanokuthi ke umshumayeli angene la enhlizweni yakho then musu usuphinde uhlala esidini lo muntu ozobelalela ekhaya ukuthi yini le umuntu angathi meyizwa ithinta inhliziyo yakhe yabo because khona izinto esimeyikhulunywa then you feel ukuthi domestic ziconcern thina njengebandla mawungayona yabo then mase kuba khona okay in this part of the sermon ungayithatha uyisaka ukuthi ibukwe yibona bonke abantu. So ngafunda lokho ukuthi a good judgment to judge ukuthi okay ngekuthatha intshumayelo that was domesticated for us ukuthi thina la eMount we were fixing izinto zethu njengomndeni sinama family meetings ethu then musu uyayibroadcast. Then you wait umshumayelo umlalele uzumuza ukuthi okay ke sesiphumile ke Jerusalem sesiseJudea ke la sikhona naseSamaria. Then you take intshumayelo from that part then musu uyayibroadcast. So ngalesikhathi baba ngikwenza lokho intshumayelo ngigcina sengiyazi ngekhanda ukuthi usho 1 2 3 4 5 ngoba uyilalela over and over and over again ukuze uzothola iclimax yayo.
Okay.
So that was a privilege and a good thing and one thing that I miss about editing yabo. Ngamanye zakho baba like ngangizazi njengoba ngizazi mina. Okay well namanje ngisazazi.
Sure, ngamanye amazwi you became a executive producer and also an editor, yes. Executive editor yelokhu Suoane production and
yes baba because ngiyakhumbula ukuthi there was a time where ninoma kwafika isikhathi la ukuthi okay you are no longer worried about the production ukuthi ama DVDs akhona ka Omega channel broadcast ikhona. Then we went to 1KZN nangayi worry about ama contracts zonke lezo zinto.
Yes.
So uNkulunkulu ungiphile a gift of multitasking ukuthi ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngimultitask. So kwa ukuthi ke nje yeah I'm running the production now. Ngokwe judgment yami it was productive baba because sakwazi ukusuka from point A like to where engashiya khona i-level sesikuyona sengimove sengiye Bible College.
Yeah, ngiyathanda ukusho nami ukuthi I'm very proud of you umsebenzi wawenza and you were very great. You were very angasho ukuthi you were very good. You were great in your work in everything that you did and uyabona mawubukela back kade ngiwabuka nje amasemona amadala where you used to edit ngithi wow yeah kwazi vele igama leHoneypoo kodwa sizongena ke lapho mhlambe songena mawusifaka singena ngakhona. So that love and passion, so what did ukulokhu editor do, let's say video technology, video editing kwenzani empilweni yakho?
Empilweni yami baba okokuqala besides lokho bese ngikumentionile ukuthi I got a chance yokuthi intshumayelo misishunyayeliwe ngibe neprivilege yokuthi ngilalele over and over again. Ngithola ulwazi baba about technology yabo, because like now when you tell me about the computer, when you say you are buying a computer, I fell in love with technology, IT, the graphics, yabo zonke lezo zinto baba.
Yes.
So now I have a judgment yokuthi no, I can't buy this computer because it's very slow. The processor yakhona, I need to get the computer in that is very strong and yabo. So even with a cell phone, I'm very judgmental in the cell phone ngoba sometimes I always feel like the cell phone ngeke izongidonsela emuva, because I'm a person with technology. Ngidinga I cell phone like ezoba fast because ngiyathanda ukuthi izinto zibe fast futhi ifoni yami ihlezi i-updated.
Okay.
So ngathola lelo lwazi baba nge-technology yokuthi I could take that experience like anyway. Sometimes ngibona abantu bekhuluma about technology, then I will comment, then they will wonder ukuthi how do you know that? Okay, ngakufunde something. Noma ngibuka i-TV baba angisayibuki njengalomuntu enjoya i-TV. Sengiyayazi production though isi advanced now, but without the foundation there is no building. So when you have the foundation of something, you know ukuthi kwenzakalani yabo. So ngibuka i-TV ngibuka with ukuthi okay ishuthwe kanje, good directwe kahle zonke lezo zinto. So ngiba another judgment. So sometimes I get easily bored when ngibuka into engibonayo ukuthi i-production yala
uyahleka unkosila njengoba ukhuluma uresponda now kulento lo ishoyo, because naye she understand more about i-production. Yes, kulungile, continue, right? So ngamanye amazwi ke you are critical mangabe ubukela into noma ngabe umuntu eshuthe into nje unehle libanzi ukuthi angcono kubwenze kanje, mina bengiyenza kanje kuba bekungaba kanje. Yes
baba. Ngathola lenohlo le judgment ukuthi ngijudge ukuthi okay ukube uyenze kanje it could have like attracted more viewers yabo. Ukube ngalesikhathi a presenter ibizothi qala nje like bezoba ne viewership that is very great ngoba indlela abayipresente ngayo i-advert yayo ngalesikhathi besay advertise yabo. Because when you are doing an advert, finally advert yenza umuntu athi I can't wait. Nalokuthi it depends ukuthi edithani. Sometimes your project needs to tell the story. Ingasenzi ukuthi sileke siyibuzile sigcine singayitholanga impendulo. Okay, asiyibuze, but somehow you need to introduce us to answers ukuthi njengoba kuqale kanje bekuya la kuyakhona. So nginalelo hlobo baba le judgment konke lokho ngikufunde ngokuthi uma ngi-edit especially ama-sermons akha ama-series. Bekuba lula ukuthi I will develop i-series entshumayelweni ongazenzanga zaba yi-series, but ngalesikhathi usashumayela I will pick up ukuthi ubaba is building up from the sermon I preached on last month. He's building up on a sermon I preached last year. Then I will go back to the archives, bring back that sermon ya last year, ngiyihlanganise neya this month neya this week, then automatically leyo nyanga sesinjani sesine series edlalayo yabo. Like I will go back and say babukhulumile ngothando somewhere last year. Then okay, sisenyangeni yothando, I will go back and search for those sermons, bring them back in 1 month. Then a person will think, shuthi kureheziwe. No, it's a matter yokuthi I was taking notes ukuthi on this day ushumayele ngento ethize. So whenever we need to have a theme, it will be easy to bring the theme in ngoba ama sermons ngiyawazi ukuthi le lapha then mase siba ne theme of love, but preached in different services and different times.
And ngamanye amazwi ke, and you have a photographic memory, you will remember everything. Kanga ukuthi umuntu wayengasenawo umthwalo ukuthi sizodlalana because this thing was your baby. Angisho kanjalo.
Yes baba, ukuthi I'm a kind of person when ngivuma baba ukuthi into ngizoyenza angidlali ngawo. Sometimes a person can say yes ngoba naku uthi uyasaba ukuthi no, then a person will say yes because the passion ilapho. So when I'm that kind of person ukuthi if you trust a trust me with something, I must make it work. You need to be proud ukuthi ungithembe ngale project. So I will thatha isikhathi sami esiningi ngiplana even at home. I am a person, I'm not a hard sleeper sometimes, ngiyaqwasha kakhulu. So ngalesikhathi ngiqwashile, I will prepare ukuthi okay, fanele sibe ne shooting next month, fanele ama-sermon abe kanje. Then ngibhala ama-script so that when sesenza i-shooting, kuzoba lula ukuthi okay man ubaba senza i-shooting, the sermon is about love, nanishumayele ngedate ethize, kanje. I'll give you background. Then it will be easy to introduce the sermon to people noma ungasayikhumbuli ukuthi ngashumayele kanje, but I will just give you that background. It's a skill baba engafunda khona lapho editheni na kwi-opportunity nina ninoma enangipha yona ukuthi ningitrust nje for first of all nge-equipment that was like very very expensive ngama prices at that time yabo. So nangitrust ngayo. Sometimes I will even take the computer at home. Still ningithemba ukuthi okay, she can take a computer at home, the computer will be safe, the hard drives. Hard drives that time, they were very sensitive. I started saying group. So very sensitive. Ukuthi ubuke iyaqhuzuleka kancane nje yonke into ephakathi isistakhile yabo.
Yes.
So but ngiyabonga baba ukuthi ninoma ninaleli side lenu lokwazi ukumthemba umuntu.
Thank you very much for that. So do you see yourself involved in production, video production in the future? Because now you are mfundisi, you are going to be umama manje. Do you see yourself maybe in the future?
I do, Bab.
Okay.
I do. I got the passion yaze yangilahlekela. Like each day I'm getting new ideas about okay. I will go back to production again. But now I will do things like differently. But iphupho baba lihlezi likhulu. But ngiye ngibona ukuthi okay, sengumfundisi manje indlela kaNkulunkulu, they are very like high for our understanding. uNkulunkulu will take you there. Kanti uyakusiza like ukuthi uthole experience ngasho njalo, because ngiyakhumbula mina esontweni ngifika wena ibandla laliqala ama ministries wakuthi whoever is available that time uyangena, whether ucula kahle noma uculi kahle nje mu available uzongena usebenze naka ushering. So I would say iministry engakaze ngisebenze kuyona esontweni yaka security ngingasho njalo. Kodwa wonke amanye ngake ngasebenza kuona, okwenza ukuthi kube lula for me uma sengumfundisi ukuthi ngiya understand ukuthi lama ministries asebenza kanjani. So ngalesikhathi mhlambe ngicocoma not finding into engangiyithanda, because I will find myself ngilapha ngoba ngingayitholi into engiyithandayo nje la esontweni. Mase ngizwa le ukuthi engathi angisathandi, I will quit it ngihambe ngiyelapha. Okay, ngangayijudge ngibe hard on myself, kanti uNkulunkulu is making me understand ukuthi okay, one day you will sit lapha and oversee lama ministries. You need to know how they operate. If they complain ngokuthi we are standing long hours, and be able to sympathize with them ngoba uyakwazi ukustanda like for long hours ubambe icamera uzukuthi sengishutha ngomzimba but concentration is no longer here yabo. So ngathola yonke baba lo experience. Then kanjalo noma sengumfundisi, then mase sengibuka now combining all these things together, ngaqala ngathi okay, sengumfundisi soon ngizoba umama. Ngabona ukuthi okay, I will go back to production. I will have enough time for production nezinto engihlelile baba ukuthi zama plans ami ngeproduction. Like I want a big house allow for me to have a production inside the house yabo. Then I will have these talk shows azo uplift abantu. Then I will have abantu abanjenga nawe baba who will come and we just sit in the kitchen, then we talk. Like naturally we talk, but it's in the comfort of my home. We document it, then I will take it to my computer and edit it, then and broadcast it to each channel. I'm hoping there will be a channel that will be interested ngaleso sikhathi nesesekwenzeka, then abangayithandi ideas zonke lezo zinto. So
actually sizokuhouse thina kwi-TV. ikhathi viyobisi inkulu kakhulu at that time.
I know baba, I know. So ingakho ngithi i-production yeah isakhona baba enhlizweni yami kakhulu. Yes.
So ngamanye amazwi you have broken ama boundaries ube umuntu wesifazane oeditayo. Siyazi ukuthi kakhulukazi kwi-production abantu besilisa kakhulukazi abadominant kuyona, and also you became a pastor futhi usamncane at a young age. Abanye abantu bebengaboni kahle ukuthi can you be a pastor wena unje uyayibona leyo nto le. So lokho kuwena kwenzeni kuwena lokho, because you've just broken every rules and boundaries mase ngisho kanjalo.
Okay baba, okay ekuditheni ngumuntu esifazane, true baba ngangisebenza nama guys at that time. Umuntu esifazane nje wayengekho, kwakuyimina nama guys sisebenza. Sometimes I would feel ukuthi I'm being undermined, about like ayikho wena into okazukuyenza because umuntu esifazane. But sometimes when you work then you show ama-fruit, abantu ama-fruit iwona command abantu to respect you, yabo. So for any woman who's out there mhlawumbe osebenza in a field where i-dominate abantu besilisa and they undermine, sometimes akufanele ukuyichaza kakhulu, just work. Ama-fruit akho ne product yakhe ezophuma kuwena iyona ezoba command ukuthi bakhe respect ukuthi oh okay besim undermine but she's excelling, she's doing great kahle kahle. So then I deviated baba ngasuka ki production, I went to a Bible college. When I went to a Bible college baba, I had no intentions of being umfundisi. Ngangafuni ke nje futhi nokuba umfundisi noma umfundisi konke nje into ethi umfundisi ngangayifuni baba.
Yini yayenza ukuthi kube kanjalo?
It's because baba I think isikhathi ekwakuyisona ngaleso sikhathi, like I would see the way osebenza ngakhona like tirelessly baba, yabo. And abazalwane sometimes we won't even appreciate thina sabazalwane, yabo. Sometimes we will put a demand when kwenzaka lokuhle ku 90% mase kuba khona u 10% that is wrong, sizodwela kulo 10% isuyeke wonke 90% lo omuhle. So nanokuthi ibhele njengalokuthi if umfundisi you are poor you won't have anything empilweni. Ngeke mina ngangazi ukuthi umfundisi uyakwazi ukuhamba ngo Mercedes ukuthi that time kwakuwena baba uyihambela ngeenyawo. So ngangicabanga kuphelele la ukuthi no, I will suffer for my whole life, angeke ngize ngibe nendlu nje, yabo. Abantu kwakulokho baba ukuthi nje umfundisi it's like ayisuqashuke lo layini ngempela keke, yabo. So when I went to a Bible college nganginama intentions ukuba umfundisi, kwakuwukuthi I was too broken ngenxa yezinto engangidlula kuzona, and I felt ukuthi izwi likaNkulunkulu kuphela lingangisiza right now because I've been to a treatment of depression, akungisizanga ngaya kuma counseling akungisizanga, ngabona ukuthi okay the only counseling ngike now esingangisiza izwi likaNkulunkulu.
Okay.
So uma sengiye Bible college i-Mount Zion Incarnation Ministries odokotela they gave us a bursary to start a Bible college to do a degree in ministry. So ngafika Bible college the first month, second month, third month, then lecture yami yathi kumina okwa introduce a new lecture yathi lecture kumina, when I see you I see a gift of God in you. Then ngenhliziyo ngathi mina I have a gift of prophecy, I know that. Yabo. Then the lecture went deeper. Wathi I see you preaching, leading people. Ngathi he must be out of his mind, yabo. Just saying it ngoba sise Bible college maybe ucabanga ukuthi wonke umuntu la uzoba umfundisi. Okay, kwakhona isikhathi where we were given a chance ukuthi go home, uyeke yonke into oyenzayo, then you say God ngicela ukuthi ungifake ku judge ozongisa kwi destiny yami. I did that challenge baba, I will call it a challenge prayer esayenza like for 3 months ukuthi uthi baba ngicela ungifake ku judge ongisa kwi destiny yami. So ayikho outcome baba engayibona, I just prayed, did all those prayers esasiwenza kuseni, but ayikho into engathi ngithi hayi ngabona ukuthi manje ngiya kwi destiny. The following year ubaba said to me, uNkulunkulu has laid in his heart ukuthi akangiordaine in 2 minutes. There is a gift of God upon my life. I was like, hayi baba ngeke. So ke ubaba being my dad more than being umfundisi wami. Ubaba uyasazi ukuthi okay, uSibandani mengimtshela kanje into ethize, she would never accept it. Kodwa mengimtshela kanje into ethize, she will accept it. It's your gift nje baba. I don't know how you do it. Kodwa ke you manipulate us with love.
Amen. Okay. So, when you are a father, when you are a leader, you know your children, right?
Yes, Bob.
Exactly.
So you had your own way. You had your own way. I remember, Baba, what you did. Before you told me that at church, fasting, you called me in front. Umfundisi ungabayi wayese umfundisi wasahlala esihlalweni nogogo, then sahlala wasimboza ngeprayer shawl, then you said usifasela joka linye. I didn't understand ukuthi mina nogogo sifasela joka linye njani, because umfundisi wami ngumzalwane and the relationship yami naye that time it was very 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 bad. So I cried yabo, because nginga understand ukuthi kwenzakalani. Then kwaphela like inyanga, because kwakuJanuary kwenzakala lokho. Then when we went to on Passover, if not March or April, baba, then you told me ukuthi yo kwadla ukuthi inhliziyo yami baba wawusiwa uyahlulile vele ngalesikhathi when you did that uthi sinogogo usifasela joka linye, then you said ugogo ngimsize ngezinto. Ngaqala ugogo ngimsize esontweni, but ngingazi ukuthi ngihamba ngiyongena ngifundisini ke manje angiboni yabo. Then kwamnandi ukusiza ugogo, like working with people, ngisiza ugogo zonke lezo like nje ngi-assistant kagogo, ngazi lokho ukuthi nje ngi-assistant kagogo, ukuthi ubaba mengekho I will help ugogo ngokuthi mhlawumbe sibambe service sobawu2 kanti sengiphakathi ebufundisini. So when you told me baba, I said no. Then you said, but you've been doing it for 2 months. Ngathi baba ilo bufundisi lobo ekade ngibenza like for 2 months. Then you said yes, kanti ucabanga ukuthi ubufundisi yini, because ubukwenza. So the only difference now ukuthi ngizokordaina phambi kwabantu, but you were already doing it. Then I said, oh okay baba, I couldn't argue. Sometimes I fail to argue with you baba, because ngiyazi ukuthi wazi kangcono kunami. So I just said yes baba, I trust you. Then I was ordained. Baba, that was the beginning of the journey. So my story is different because ngafunda esildini yonke into, angafunda ngama mistakes, yonke into ngayifunda sengumfundisi. I didn't have a chance yokuthi mhlawumbe izinto ngiyifunde ngipractice before. No, ngafunda esildini ngenza amaphutha up until I got it right. But you were there all the time to guide me. Sometimes I will come to you and cry and say, Baba, ngiyayeka ngicela uthathe ukufundisa bakho. I don't know how many times, but I'm sure usuvela ube annoyed whenever I do that. I will come office-ini lakho and say, Baba, mina ngiyayeka ngikhathela abazalwane, blah blah blah, ngisho zonke, then cry. Then uzuvela ungibuke, uvela uhleke mase kuzoba right, yes, kuzoba right. Then mase sekuba right futhi ngempela. Then mase sengiphume office-ini, mina kade ngithi ngiyayeka, sengiyatininiza futhi ngiyakufuneral yabo. So I've been playing that game baba. I'm sorry to call it a game, but bengiye ngenza lokho, going back and forth up until baba ngaze ukuthi I'm grounded. This is me, uhlengiwe Miyeza, uNkulunkulu umbizile ukuthi abe umfundisi. So it took me some years ukuthi baba ngibe grounded. Ngiqale ngafloata, ngiyibona sengathi I'm not called, ngiyibona sengathi angina vision. Abantu babangibuza ukuthi umfundisi wabizwa. Then I don't even remember the word calling me. Alikho iphimbo engalizwa, alikho iphupho engaliphupha. Ngivele ngibe confused up until baba you said one day sisesontweni wathi uNkulunkulu uyakubiza kubizele kwivision yomuntu obiziwe. I didn't understand that. Wangibuza ukuthi mina uNkulunkulu ungibizele kwivision yakho. So there is no vision azonginikeza yona, because the vision is already there. Yabo. Ever since baba ngathola those words, I'm grounded. So when a person comes and asks me about my vision, I'm trying with the vision is Africa and Europe. First in under, then we go to Africa, then we go to Europe. So I took that vision as my own, but ngiyazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu wayekhuluma nobaba ebathroom. So mina baba ke what I do, I took everything uNkulunkulu ayikhuluma nawe ngoba sengathi wayikhuluma nami. So whenever I feel like I should give up, I always remember the testimony that you shared ukuthi kwafika ingelosi ende ongayibonanga ubuso bayo yafike yathi inceke ithembeka kuloyibizileyo. So whenever I feel ukuthi I should give up because abantu bangihethile, it's okay, yes abantu bangikhethile, but a person ekufanele ngibe loyal kuyena ilo wangibizi inceke. So whenever I feel ukuthi I'm frustrated, I need the provision, I will remember ukuthi uNkulunkulu utheni kubaba. uNkulunkulu, as long as usabheka kumina, I will provide.
Exactly.
So I would say, if you gave my father that promise, then automatically it's mine because I'm his child. So nami ngizobheka phezulu, then uNkulunkulu will promise. But baba, I wouldn't say I'm there yet. Zonke lezi zinto ngileke ngiyifunda kancane kancane. Whenever I read the Bible, baba mina iBible ngilifunda ngendlela strange. Ngifike ngilifunde mase sengibuka wena mase isiyayenza isento. Ngilifunda ngibuka ubaba ukuthi okay ubaba ufitha ukayenze lento ifitha kephi iyayenzakala kanjani. Then mase siyayenza isento ukuthi oh okay mase sengiya kubalula ukuthi ngilikholwe izwi, not because ngilikholwa ngoba naku ngidinga wena ukuthi ngilikholwe, kodwa uNkulunkulu ukubekile phambi kwethu as the father, since yena singakwazi ukuthi simbone with our naked eye, but wakubeka thina phambi kwethu as a father esizombona njalo with our naked eye. So kwi-journey yami yokufundisa ke baba yilokho nje ukuthi each day I'm discovering izinto ezintsha, because to be grounded, it's something ngisho ngithi ngiqale last year kodwa I was ordained on 2016, kodwa ngiqale last year like ukuzizwa ukuthi I'm grounded, I'm confident ukuthi ngumfundisi. So now I'm sitting here even looking many opportunities and hey, yes, this is a great experience. And then I said, I'm going out there applying for a job. Ukuthi what is the experience? I've been working with people, different personalities, different characters, running ibandla level engikuyona, doing administration, isigijimela abazalwane. I've got a lot of things engayibhala ngeprofile yami ukuthi mina bengifuna ukudwela there ukuthi angifani nabanye abazalwane, but ngiyabona manje ukuthi yazi ukusebenza nabantu kungifundisa izinto eziningi baba at my age.
Yeah. So ngamanye amazwi, if you look 7 to 10 years ago, then what can you say? The person that was there grow until kuze kube manje, what can you say the difference?
I've matured, baba. 7, 8 years ago, I was a child, a bitter child, a rebellious child. I was that child nje baba, right? Ngenxa yezinto eziningi eza contribute ukuthi ngibe lolo hlobo lalowo muntu. I had no vision, ngangingayiboni ngilutho ngoba I felt ukuthi I have failed empilweni ngoba ngihlulekile ukuthi ngithole that degree yokuthi ngifake ijazi limhlophe nezibuko nami eLebo. Kodwa ngabona ukuthi uNkulunkulu had something better in store for mina. But now, if now ngibuka indlela engangihandlisha ngayo izimo that time, ngikomparisha ngendlela now engihandlisha ngayo izimo ayifani. Uma ngibuka indlela even at home, indlela kwakuyiyona that time, like people they were against imfundiso yami nokuba umfundisi, was like uma lo mama would be like uyoshuthi mina nje angisoze ngayidrive ke Range Rover ngoba fanele ngondle wena for the rest of my life yabo. Kube khona nje those things ezongidiscourage, but now baba, like at home wonke umuntu wazi ukuthi mekhona that something efanele isolve, efanele sifonele uhlengiwe. They know nje ukuthi mase sesifonele uhlengiwe will have a solution yalento.
So ngamanye you became a leader even go family.
Yes. I became a leader even family yami yabo. Even my aunts will come to me and say, Shana, ngithi ya asulele, ngithi mina no wangilele. Asiyazi ukuthini khona into kanje la, ngithi mina okay so ilungisa kanje athi ayisho mshana yabo. So I don't know how it happened, baba. Angazi. Kodwa nje kunalokho, I find myself ngihlala kuma family meetings, ama elders like last week we had a meeting with the elders of this house because there were challenges. Then I said, "Usuma, are you coming?" Ngithi no, mina ngumshana like so I can't be going there. Then mase kufika umaluma womdala, the eldest, so he's more like the father of this house. Then I said to him, "Hayi maluma ngihambi because of one, wathe musukudlala ngathi wena ngithi wena nje uyazi ukuthi wena owazi konke nje uyipeacemaker yana ekhaya."
Peacemaker.
Then ngangena emotweni baba, then we drove because la sasiyohostela khona meeting kule nkinga sasiyixazulula between two families yala ekhaya and the other family. Then we sat there ngabalalela ngayithulela ngathi okay ngoba ubaba ungifundisile esontweni ukuthi umuntu omdala noma ngabe kuthiwa uyamuza ukuthi umenze iphutha awumcorrect nje in front, you never do that no matter wazi kangakanani, you just keep quiet. Uyathula yabo. So ngathula ngabona be-arguisha ngabona ukuthi lo uhashi lo uyapuleta le incident ayikhuluma ngayo mina ngangikhona ngiyazi ukuthi akwenzakalanga njengoba abeka ngayo. Kodwa like I couldn't jump in and say hayi malumu nephutha uwena owathi kanje nje. I just kept quiet ngayithulela ngathi okay mase sesigodwa ngizobatshela. Then in the end where they felt ukuthi they are frustrated ayikho way forward mase sithi maluma omncane mshana awusho phela ke uthini wena.
Welcome.
With wisdom baba, with wisdom ngazama ukumvezela ubaluma omdala ukuthi no uphambukile lapha so ngendlela epolite baba ngamthola ukuthi okay guys ukudwela kwi-past ngeke kuze kusize because another part will say this and the other part will say that, and sometimes ama-details e-past asonke asiphiwa ngokwakhumbula ngendlela like exact ukuthi siwakhumbule ngayo. So now let's find a solution ukuthi nansi inkinga senze njani. But mina I've done my research ngicabanga ukuthi i-solution ile, but angisho ukuthi angibe njalo. Ngithi both parties they can go home and research ngale solution ukuthi ngasebenzela yini. Then there was peace baba. Then we came back umaluma sasibaluma hayi mina ngoba ngiyasebenza nje mshana wena uzoxhumana nabameli nale family yonke into. Ukuba mfundisi baba. So ngabona ukuthi okay uhlengiwe like has matured even at home, but there is that pride. Even my mom uma enza izinto will come to me and say ngicabanga ukwenza 1 no 2 no 3 no 5 ucabanga ukuthi kuzoba right, then I would say no ngeke kuze kube right, ungayihandlish kanjalo ihandlishe kanje. But before a relationship noma wami was very terrible, was very very terrible. Kodwa ukuba umfundisi aphinda abe yilunga lasesontweni nami engikhonza kulona we-buildile i-relationship yami naye. Okay, sisaxabana because humans they fight. Humans they have different opinions and different views. Kodwa now yes, but now baba like she is so proud. She is so proud. Kakhulu nanokuthi usayitholela indodana ngaphezulu kwakona konke lokho. Yabona nje like everyone at home ba proud ukuthi yo hayi mshana ngeke we don't know ukuthi kwenzakalani empilweni yakho, but futhi bayazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. It's all because baba umsebenzi kaNkulunkulu mina ayikho credit engingayithatha. Ngihleze ngisho ngithi umsebenzi kaNkulunkulu nokuthi wena baba ukwazi ukulibona igolide ebumnyameni, ulibona igolide odakeni cause olunukayo olu deep but ukwazi ukuthi ulibone igolide ufake isandla sakho lapho, and you took time and waba patient to build me. Noma ngangibuye ngibuye ngizokukhalela, I don't know baba how you do it ukuthi ubekezelela abantu abakhalayo abacomplainayo, then ngibuye ngizocomplainela ngikhale baba mina ngiyahluleka baba disi sengi-angry yo, but I don't remember baba uthi yazi ukuthini sengikhathele hamba hle ngiyoyibonela. You have never done that. Kodwa wawuhlezi uthi mntanami themba uNkulunkulu kuzokwenzeka. Athi uyamthanda ubaba wakho, ngithi baba yebo ngiyamthanda. Athi uyangikholelwa, ngithi baba yebo ngiyakukholelwa. Athi ngithembeke ke. If ubaba wakhe engakabi worried, don't be worried. But the day I become worried, nawe ke be worried. If you see me smile, smile nawe ke. So ngafunda baba ukuthi okay kwenzeka kangcono if I look you in the eyes ngibona ukuthi hayi ubaba akatatazeli ngalesi simo, so let me not panic myself ngoba shuthi uyazi ukuthi the outcome will be good kulesi simo. So yeah baba, this is me even now njengoba sengiprepare ukuthi ngiyoba mama, like a person will come and say hayi vele ingane le then bese sekufika ukuthi enganeni khona umuntu omdala, like umuntu omdala olingana nami.
There is a woman.
So ungipildile baba, ungakhile wangakha baba ebumnyameni in like in darkness. Wangakha lona when you showed me to the world, usukunikeza that opportunity yokuthi now the world can see me. Ngiyabona ukuthi okay uyakhuleka because ubaba I-foundation yami uJesu uyenze ya strong. So I'm so proud.
Mhlawumbe ngisho ukuthi ke kwenzeni ukuthi namhlanje ke kufike kwathunyelwa abakhongi ekhaya kwasekuthiwa ke naku usuzoba unkosikazi ke usuyalojola. Impact on you and impact on your family and also to those people who know you.
Okay baba, at home nje kokuqala abantu bayazi background yami, some maybe not everyone, ukuthi I'm coming from a family ebi very deep kwi-ancestry worship. Kakhulu, and we know ukuthi sometimes with ancestry worship kuba khona imithetho eminingi nezinto ezenzakalayo nokuthakathana kwemndeni kuthiwa akasoza esiswini sikamasibani akekho yoshada yabo. So at home uma unama siblings awu5 bonke abashadile, ngabashadayo bayaphuma baphinde bazama okwesibili baphinde baphuma nje that game. But emantombazaneni akekho shadile, umfana uyedwa shadile. So nje there was no hope yokuthi la ekhaya ngakhona umuntu oshadayo. Lento baba is to an extent enganeni zobaba omncane bamani obaba omdala. Nje si family yama single yabo. Then so now ke nakumina sengiyakholwa. There was a time about where they suspected ukuthi I'm homosexual yabo. Because my uncle will ask ukuthi a boyfriend nje yabo. So baqala bakujabulela to a point where they were worried ukuthi ayibo mina mfana nje azasimali uma ese high yabo malume uyayishayela athi shana bayashayela nje kodwa noma ngithi mina bayashayela athi pho ngifila no akunaso isikhathi sokudlala ama game. iBhayibheli lithi ungalivusa uthando okungakabi isikhathi salo. So if a person comes to me and say ngiyakuthanda, immediately I ask you the question, athi lama intentions akho ngami. So then if a person fails to answer the question ukuthi wants to build a family with me, then why should I bother myself, waste my time, ama heartbreaks nayo yonke into ngimnikeze inhliziyo yami? No, I'm waiting for the right time uNkulunkulu uzokwenza. So kuthe bese kwenzeka baba akekho wayazi, like even myself. Because ubaba will always tell me athi abomntana isikhathi sikaJesu mase sifikile izinto ziyozenzakalela. Like don't go around look for a person ufuna umuntu because uzothola isilwane lapha ungasazi ukuthi uzosenzani isilwane. So linda uNkulunkulu uzokuhlelela impilo yakho, and uNkulunkulu baba did that. Guy bangifica esontweni zonke lezo zinto. So mase kufika isikhathi sokuthi alobole ekhaya baba nje babe worried ukuthi lapha I'm homosexual, kodwa on the other hand babengafuni ngishade. Umalume whenever we speak about the topic yokuthi ngizoshada, he will say mina ngiyodubula yabo asho like isilwana never dubula yabo isilwane sinemlenze o4.
Shothi njalo noma sibeke emva.
So yabo nje
shothi ngamanye indlela akuthanda ngayo, he wants to see you, and also futhi ikhona leyo nto leyo ukuthi no progress empilweni kodwa futhi ke kunaleyo nto leyo. Okay ungaqhubeka. He
loved me so much. Athi ngiyakuthenga ukudla ufuna ukuyihluphekisa emzini yabantu, like ujaheni hlala nje la ekhaya nangoma wakho uhleli nabo mamkhulu bakho bahleli ikephi game. Then I will say okay malume, are you implying ukuthi angihambe ngiyothola ingane mhlambe ke uzobe usuyakhulisa athi ngiyoshaya umuntu mina ke malume ufunani mina futhi ngingabi namndeni nje kube imina nawe la emhlabeni just the two of us nje kuphela asathi ku right nje kanjalo ku right ngithi but then one day you will sleep and never wake up then you will leave me alone la emhlabeni angayi understand that part kodwa kuthe sekufika isikhathi sika Jesu baba abasemzini ingane la kona babhala incwadi babhalela la ekhaya ukuthi bacela ukuzolobola yo ayisinoma singayazi ukuthi nje leyo ndaba sizoyiqalaphi uma wami wangitshela ukuthi mntanami ngicela ulungise inhliziyo yakho if bengafika omalume bakho ngizozinegotiatela akukho nje okunye but ngicela ungayimisi impilo yakho ngenxa yamalume wakho because oba mina bese sengithe ngeke ngisashada because umalume wami ngimthanda so much ukuthi ngingamdisappoint uNkulunkulu efihlakaleni yakhe that year ngizolotola sinomalume wami we had a serious fight we parted ways kwakho ni family meeting kwaukuthi uyasiduba nathi siyamduba sahlukana
nadisownana
wasdisown nathi samdisown nje kwayilonto I cried so much kwakuJanuary ngabona ngathi umhlaba uphelile ngayibuza ukuthi sizozani yonke lonto then I came to you wathi baba uNkulunkulu ukufundisa ukumthemba uthemba umalume wakho more than uNkulunkulu wena empilweni yakho uNkulunkulu uyakufundisa ukuthi this is a human being iyashintsha uNkulunkulu kuphela who doesn't change
that's true
uNkulunkulu enomusa I was able to provide for my family ngaleso sikhathi sidisownene ngaseze ekhaya simbone banganini bathangezi then I fell in love it was easy for me to fall in love and focus the relationship without being worried about umalume wami so kwenzakala yonke lento yokuthi kuzoletha abakhongi vele nje kunokungazwani uma amfonela amtshela ukuthi khona abantu abalethe incwadi bafisa ukuzolobola ngomhla ka1 August wathi ngizofika lapha ekhaya wafika la ekhaya wafika nje wavula ama fridge wabuka wathi indoda yakhe ethenga ukudla ngathi hayibo yawo
ufuna ukufika khona amanzi efridge
ngale sikhathi sidisownile phela he wanted us to run back to him and back and sayimali bese yaxolisa yabo kwavele kwangenzakala kanjalo yabo so I was able ukuthi ngifase ibhande ngithi I will take care of my mom and my siblings kulokho kuzokwenzeka yabo so we never went back to him and back ngathi nje wena Jesu you will provide and Jesus was faithful he will provide every month ukuthi ngibe na enough month ukuthi ngithengele ingane zasekhaya ukudla kuzosilasta for a month and then so baba mase sekufika incwadi athi indoda yakho ethenga ukudla ngithi mina hayibo mina nje I am a hustler ngihaslishile ngawakazi ukuthi ngithenga ukudla kwathi iphi leyo ncwadi ngimkhombisa wathi nje hayi wahamba wathatha imoto ngafonela uma ngathi mina hayi ma ibhenileke nje ubhuti akho vele wathi nje mehamba abuye ngakusasa athi ngaze ngajaba kwizolo ngisifuna ukwenze njani athi nje ngiphathe kabi ngibreak inhliziyo nje lento yokuthi wena uyazidayisa nje ufuna kufaka iprize kuwena hawu malume athi hayi kodwa lapha ejointini ngithe ngisayihlalele kwakhona ubaba othi hey umuntu ophuza njenganawe usuke nestress khuluma ndoda udliwa yini uthi ngamtshela ukuthi hayi mshanami uthi uyogana uthi baba wathi lo baba kuyena wow that's a good thing ushada awandele umuntu ukuthi kube khona umfana osufuna ukukhokha hayi babafana badlala ngeingane zethu mina nginezingane ezu4 zonke izalisa abafana bafuna ukuhlawula so nje why ungajabuli ngoba phela uzela amantombazane u-expectele intombazane iyagana uthi don't uthi but mengase kuthiwa lo umuntu wesilisa angimkhombe ngeke ngize ngimkhombe ngoba wahlala eduze kwami washo njalo then emva kalokho we parted ways ngathatha imoto yami ngahamba ngayolala mengivuka ekseni ngavuka with the easy heart ukuthi okay egcineni nginezingane umshanami at home uyena yedwa umuntu engimbonayo ukuthi uresponsible even if I sleep now I will sleep better knowing very well ukuthi unekhaya asekulona and he will come back and take care of our cousin bakhe okuyingane zakhe umalume nama siblings zakhe yabo because sometimes bengiba ne worry ukuthi if ushona kuyokwenzakalani ngane but you know it's fine yabo so bafika abakhongi bazolobola ekhaya babesangene ngangine worry bakho behlezi besho ukuthi bazombiza imali enkulu well wayesayitshelile seyiprepare ukuthi kamyeza ngiyodayiselwa wena but umalume wami abakhongi bafika futhi nabo babesaba bebona labo bhuti abade babeleke bevuma yonke into umalume was like ngingazalwa ngomkhonyana wakwami ayikho nje umuntu afala khokhisa imali engaka
sekusho yena
abanye umbalo bami hayi bombuso uyadideka usudlalela yithi team ke manje wena wena usumkhongi Dabuka ubuhle bukaNkulunkulu ukuthi the very same person baba who was always against ukuthi ngiyashada uyena osewumkhongo wami kodwa futhi ubaba wami umalume wami uyibona konke waphumela eminyango waya kumkhwenyana wathi mkhwenyana ibhaliwe leya list kodwa ngicela ukuthi uhambe ocabanga ukuthi wena ufuna ukukhokha malini kuyona soxoxela phezulu kwalokho ayibuka umkhwenyana ilist asho ukuthi hayi malume ngicela ngihlisele la malume did that wathi musabona futhi ukuthi kukhulu still ukhali umshona makanayo iprize akadayisi yabo ngigcinele wathi hayi kulungile kwenza umembeso everyone baba was happy I broke the case ngaqala something new efamily yami ukuthi icase yokungashadi iphukile ibrokiwe from mina but ugogo wami like ended up saying I think she was like esejabule kakhulu uanti kaMaya esejabule kwathi nje hayi saze sayithola inkosana kaMyezi yabona nje manje nje sesithola inkosana then I was like hayi bogogo usufuna ukukhatha umyeni wami nomndeni usufuna inkosana
ukukhatha noankela
yabo
yeah
so then usathi gogo no ngisho ukuthi phela manje usekhona umuntu esifisa ngesiyamazi ukuthi malume bakho uhleze edidizela nebhodlela kodwa sesona nomuntu osoba nje osoba
Jesus.
So they were very happy. Even the relationship they have, they are friends. They are able to call each other and meet without me. Uhlezi mase semshadile nomshana ungilungisela ikamero nganje ngiyohlezi ngifika mina unannounced. Uyena othi mengifica ngihleli la ekhaya athi hayi bo ngihlengile phela inkomo zakaDuba zikwazi ukuba la na uphindela uhamba nini uyakwakho intombazane.
Okay.
Ukuthi mina ngisalinde ukuthi ngishade balume afathi hayi kulungile. But nje baba it's united ifamily yami sabona nabantu esasingabazi nabakade bezwana kwaba khona that unity nokujabula ukuthi we've got a new family member added to us. Iyasuka le worry yokuthi ngiyahamba of which okungenza ukuthi nami baba ifear enginayo ngokushada igcinisa angile kanti ekufeni.
Yeah,
so I'm moving from this house to another house.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for that story. Ngamanye amazwi it's very encouraging even for those people like kuthiwa into ethize yokwenzeka kanjani uyoba kanjani uyohlala umfundisi kanje but today and as we have a background yabadlozi and yobungoma but now you have broken free and kwanyakazisa kwahlanganisa nefamily yonke namhlanje you're a brand new person who's looking forward tomorrow will be in your house you will have your family out of all these things odlule kuzona mhlawumbe okunye ongakusho nje sesisovala because manje sesisovala and tell us about mhlawumbe what you have a message for abalaleli nabantu ababukelayo at this time what would you want to share with them?
Mina baba balaleli ngabatshela ukuthi worry not ilonto obuhlezi ungitshela yona ukuthi angakhathazeki ngalutho because ukukhathazeka kusho ukuthi uNkulunkulu awumthembi.
Okay.
If you fully trust him you won't worry. So njengoba sengishare story sami ukuthi before mina baba I was a person who wanted to be perfect. I will lean on my own understanding. I will trust my plans more than his plans. I will trust ukuthi mina I can do a better job empilweni yami than yena engenza. But ever since ngikufundile lokho because sometimes I will worry ngibe ne-anxiety zonke lezo zinto. Then ngafunda ukuthi iBhayibheli ekugcineni lithi trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, he will make straight paths for you.
Okay.
So baba ngathi nje kumlaleli noma ngabe kuthiwa udlula kusiphi isimo beka ithemba lakho kuNkulunkulu umthemba ukuthi he is the ancient of days wayekhona wena ungakabi khona, especially noku-understand baba ukuthi impilo zethu they were predestined. Zahlelwa singakabi khona. uNkulunkulu was not surprised ngokuthi ngizalelwe kaMyeza. uNkulunkulu was not surprised ukuthi ngizalwa ubuso. uNkulunkulu was not surprised ukuthi ngizoba rejected by my father, then I will find a father, ubaba uMsomi. uNkulunkulu was not surprised by all that. Yabo, uNkulunkulu was not surprised. He's not even surprised ukuthi I'm sitting here and talking nobaba eradweni. uNkulunkulu was konke, and he knows. So lapho baba, ever since nga-understand i-predestination yokuthi impilo yami yahlelwa yonke, iplan iphelele now ukuthi nje sesidlala i-movie, siya-act. So I always say that to my siblings, ngithi sishoot i-movie la emhlabeni nje. Hayi uJesu uyasazi script ukuthi 1 kuzokwenzakala lokhu, 2 kwenzakala lokho. So ingakho uJesu inhlupheko yosuku uyanela usuku, because uyazi ukuthi he will give you a script just for this day. Tomorrow there will be another script. Tomorrow there will be another script. So when live in the moment, lento uhlezi usifundisa wena baba esontweni ukuthi asingaphili izolo, asingaphili kusasa, asiphile namhlanje. So nami ngisho njalo ukuthi asifundiseni ukuphila namhlanje, because if you worry about tomorrow you end up being worried and ube ne-anxiety umuthi usudoubt uNkulunkulu. Kodwa muphila with the flow yokuthi okay, kwenzakalile namhlanje, ngizobona kusasa ukuthi impilo ingithathe ngibekaphi. Then uba nokuthula enhlizweni yakho. So ngingasho njalo mina kubaba ukuthi kuzona zonke izimo abalaleli abadlula kuzona abazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu bafundisa ukubathemba. Nani mengibuka izinto zonke engidlule kuzona, ngiyabona ukuthi uNkulunkulu bengifundisa ukumthemba, because ngibe nama disappointments amaningi, abantu bengidisappointa, kodwa ubaba wathi kumina abantu bayoba delivered from ekudisappointeni the day wayekubathemba, wathemba uNkulunkulu. Uwena owenza abantu bakudisappoint ngokubanikeza isikhundla sikaNkulunkulu enhlizweni yakho. So ngathatha abantu ngababeka esikhundleni sokuba abantu, uNkulunkulu ngamnikeza indawo yakhe of being God. Ngababona ngempela abantu beba delivered ekutheni bangidisappoint. Umalume wami will always disappoint me, promise me things angazenzi. What for the first time sengilotsholwa baba, he made a promise and he kept it. And I was so surprised ukuthi ungenzela isithembiso, wathi mshanami yabo nje mebeke bafika abantu basemzini wakho ungayikhathazi, mina ngizokwenikeza into ethize. I was like, oh hayi cha kusoze kwenzeka lokho wena nje wawantsonto. But to my surprise baba wakwenza, and nami I was so shocked. Ngabona ukuthi bengimnikeza indawo kaNkulunkulu, njengoba ngimnikeza indawo yokuba yihuman omalume wami, ithemba lami ngalibeka kaNkulunkulu, abantu sebe-delivered. So sometimes ezinye izinto ezenziwa abantu thina ithina singabakhulula ngokuthi sibaphuce indawo yokuba uNkulunkulu enhlizweni yethu, sinikeze uNkulunkulu indawo yakhe, then abantu baba abantu. Yabonga baba.
Yes, what can you say also ekutheni umuntu agcina ibitterness enhlizweni yakhe because of izinto abengenayo icontrol yokuzenza nalabo abazenzile kuyena abengenayo icontrol, ukuthi when you keep bitterness kwenzakala nempilweni yakho?
Yo, ibitterness ke nje baba, it ruins you. Ikwenza ukuthi emhlabeni ungayiboni into enhle, noma ngabe kuthiwa umuntu zamanga kanani, noma ngafika umuntu akuthande awusoze wabona, because inhliziyo yakho isuke ihleli kwi-bitterness, ukuthi ubitha, ukuthi usibanibani wangenza into ethize, zonke lezo zinto, wonke ama-events enzakale empilweni. So noma sekufika isikhathi se-enjoyment, you end up not enjoying the beautiful shoes you have, the beautiful house you have, the beautiful weave you have, because yonke into sukunokuthi ngifuna bangibone kahle, then bengasakubonanga you become disappointed and mususuba ne-depression because ukuthi ngifuna bakubone kahle. Into yenza ukuthi uthi ngifuna bangibone, it's because ubitha somewhere somehow ukuthi abantu bakwenza into ethize. So nabantu abangenzanga lutho, they end up suffering ngokuthi wena walinyazwa abantu. Now you are bleeding on wrong people. Walinyazwa usibanibani, then you are bleeding on wrong people manje abangakaze baze bakwenze lutho. So ngingathi mina baba, let go umuntu akathi let go of i-bitterness. Even uJesu sometimes umuntu into emenza ukuthi abe bitter, usuke ekhalela ukuthi umuntu athi I'm sorry. usuke ekhalela ukuthi umuntu alivume iphutha lakho ukuthi ngangiphutha.
Okay.
Some people baba they will never admit their mistake noma sebelibona, abanye basuke bengaliboni futhi ngempela iphutha. So it's to apply uJesu into ayenze siphambanweni uthi baba bathethelele abakwazi abakwenzayo. Vele they didn't know ukuthi how much bitterness abayikhoza enhlizweni yakho. So abakwazi abakwenzayo. So you just need ukuthi when udile nawe focus on yourself. How can I dealt with the bitterness? Because I've prayed about it, then I will find myself being bitter again. Pray about it, find myself being bitter again. Ubaba ngikhulekela ngideliver, find myself being bitter again. Up until I went to a woman engakhuluma nayo, then I said I want a stranger. I want to speak to a stranger because ngifuna ukusho exactly ama details ukuthi sibanibani wangenza ukuthi no 3 no 4 no 5 no 6. Then this woman said to me, "Thank you, you need to understand in the law of the perspective." Then I said, "What is that?" Was uma nihleli nibukana nomuntu ubona lento ongayiboni nawe ubona lento ongayiboni. Umuntu will never see his mistake ngoba ubuka wakhe amaphutha as much as nawe ubuka wakhe amaphutha. So emhlabeni we are all victims. The day you understand that ukuthi emhlabeni wonke umuntu uyi victim. Into ekwenza ukuthi ube umuntu abebitha ukuthi ufuna ukuba yi victim, abanye abantu bangaba ama victims. So fanele understand ukuthi la emhlabeni sonke sama victims. Njengoba ulimele nalo naye ulimele somehow. So the easiest thing you can do for yourself it's to forgive and move on, ufocus ekutheni wena wenza impilo yakhe ibe ngcono. Ever since baba I embarked on that journey of letting go bitterness, I can proudly say baba ukuthi I'm so happy.
Wow.
I can appreciate even u1 because sometimes I will say unganginikeza into ethize ngoba abantu, unganginikeza into ethize ngoba abantu. Now nje if you say thank you, this is for you, I take it and be proud ukuthi usibanibani ungiphi into ethize ungenzele into ethize. So baby bitterness is hindrance enzima kakhulu and enemy ye progress. Whenever kufanele uprogress uqale into entsha uvela usinke kwi depression ugcina ama ideas onawo ungawafulfillanga. So now Nina, I'm in a point where I'm saying I'm writing all my goals. I'm just writing all my goals izinto engifuna ukuzenza. But I won't be hard on myself ukuthi zenzakala nini kanjani. It's just a frame of reference ukuthi ngine vision yokwenza 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 and 7.
Wow.
So yeah, ilokho baba.
I'm really proud of you nami. Ngiyayiqhenya ukuba nendodakazi njengawe nomfundisi. You are all there. Thank you very much. Ukhulume kahle namhlanje. Ngicabanga ukuthi ke abalaleli they've learned a lot about you and they've seen you and they've learned so many things and nakho konke okushare nje. Thank you very much.
Bonga kakhulu mina baba for being a perfect father that you are. We will never trade you for anything. Siyabonga nje. You are so perfect ekubeni ubaba nasekusakheni. We believe ukuthi one day you will sit in that chair and look back and say I am so proud. My name will live on noma ngabe sekuthiwa mina ngisekho emhlabeni but my name will continue to live ngoba nginamadodana namadodakazi ane DNA yami even though it's not physically but they've got my DNA because I'm spiritual father wabo. So thank you baba for being this perfect father to us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm proud of you and I love you so much. All the best in your future and each and every uNkulunkulu akafulfill. May you see the goodness of the Lord in this land of the living. Abanga kubusisa emsakazweni.
Thank you, Dad. Okay. I receive all the blessings.
Okay.
I was waiting for that blessing.
Okay, Glungile, bless you. Thank you very much for everything.
Thank you. Thank you, Baba. Bye.
Bless you. Bye. Hake besikhuluma naye lapha ke umfundisi ke uhlengiwe Cheryl Miyeza. Yeah, so osukela namhlanje sharing about her life, everything that she has learned and she has grown. Njengoba ubona nje television, she was a part of it and she was working tirelessly. Yeah, eqhubeka nje wenza ngokumsebenzi for television ministry. Namhlanje sinonkosi sinohangi namhlanje ke we are going a long way. We've got this radio station and television. It's a wonderful thing to have daughters like umfundisi uMiyeza nabanye sazokhuluma nawo later on. Kodwa kule show ka Yolanda Adams Nzama. Yeah, so uyangihleka mangabe ngisho kanjalo ke. So happening to ukuthi ngithole ke ilook yakhona ukuthi vese kwakunaleso simo ke sika Yolanda Adams. So uma wakhe, she used to love Yolanda Adams. Thank you very much, and I'm going to play you amaculo ke manje ke because we have a long talk nomfundisi umyeza ke. I hope that was helpful and inciting and giving you that knowledge ukuthi in life you will face so many things as a challenger, but hold on and ubone izinto positive and stick to those people who encourages you and appreciate and enjoy everything that are doing empilweni yakho. Lokho kuzokusiza ukuthi ugain amandla ne-momentum to move forward, ungafocus entweni, because at the end of the day njengoba dekhuluma egcineni nge-bitterness ukuthi when you are so bitter you fail to appreciate what God has given you, because ubona yonke into imbi, morose, difficult, challenging, and at the end of the day, in the midst of the storm, there is a boat. In the midst of the storm, there are people who are supporting you. In the midst of the storm, there are beautiful things that God has already provided for you. So, mina ngithi kunina nje, just hold on. Everything that we are doing, every guest speaker, every words that we speak to you, sisuke siyilungiselele wena so that kuzosiza wena. At the end of the day, it's not only about us, Tines presenter to you, but it's only about you. We are doing this for you. It's like and say to Lagwika Radio and KTV isithi nje sikhonela wena. We are here for you. Ngizodonsa la intokazi lena ke engithanda ngendlela isimanga siyaba senkosini ke yena laphana ke uthanda umntakambamba bakithi ke she was one of our worship singers khona laphana ke eMount Zion Carnation. Once she recorded with Queen of the Palace umama uDokotela Thabisile Msomi. This song is so beautiful. These days it's a cry of our heart ukuthi ngifuna ukufana nawe Jesu, in spite of weaknesses, in spite of challenges, in spite of pain and sorrow that we are facing empilweni, but ngifuna ukufana nawe Jesu ngempilo yami, ngenkambo yami. I know I'm struggling like uPaul eshothi nomthetho emzimbeni wami olwa nami, but engqondweni yami I know what is right ekufanele ukuthi ngikwenze, but emzimbeni wami there is an opposition that is coming against me. But ngifuna ukufana nawe Jesu. Thank you very much. Thanks to Hangi behind the scene beno nkosinathi ke. Ngalishola gcwala nkosinathi Nxumalo uzwide kalanga bakithi ke olokhu esishintshe lapha nama graphics. I've got a powerful team bakithi ke behind, and kuza lapha na kuMabudokotela Thabisile Audrey aka Queen of the Palace Msomi uzohlala kanye nathi ke. Yeah, so ngo 1 o'clock uzoba live ku Facebook. May the good Lord akwenze njalo. Ngifuna ukufana nawe Jesu. So go 1 o'clock sobe sesi live ku Facebook, kodwa ngo 12 o'clock uzobe ngena la. Bless you. Saqhubeka nami zobe ngidlala ingoma ku car radio. I hope usu download app either ku tune in noma ku South African apps. Please do. Sizokunikeza izinto ezimnandi nje neziphelele. Bless you, we love you.